It's time for baseball on MLB Network from our nation's capital. Welcome inside Nationals Park. Time for Game 2 of the regular season between the New York Mets and the Washington Nationals. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head. Steven Strasburg gets the ball for Washington in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Steven Strasburg has been good since he put on a uniform. The pride and joy of San Diego State University. The closest thing we've seen to Nolan Ryan. Mid to upper 90s fastball. Great changeup, great curveball, and great slider. Very, very rarely do you see a guy have a 4-pitch mix that's as good as Steven Strasburg's.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, I can't wait to see if La Potencia, Yoenis Cespedes, can keep it going. He has a really good history against this starter in his career, hitting over 500 in those matchups. So he obviously sees the ball for whatever reason. Some guys you just own. We'll see if that trend continues.
Popped him up. Carter over to his left. He's got it in there. All right, 2 down now. Now at the plate, Wilson Ramos. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Striding into the box, Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will land untouched. These Mets fellas, as they take the field here today, they started the season out on the wrong foot, dropping one on the road on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, they need to grab this one today. You don't want to drop the first 2 games of the season. I don't care if it's on the road. I know you're going to have to battle, play well at home. You can't afford to get on the team bus back to the hotel 0-2.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Conforto is there, and he'll bring this one in. Time now from our nation's capital to take a look at the Nats starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Now at the plate, Juan Soto looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Into center field, line drive base hit. He has success with 2 out, and the bottom of the first stays moving.
Ambush tactics right there, but he didn't try and do too much. He stayed in there and just drove it back up the middle.
In now for Washington, Vladimir Guerrero. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Conforto is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg. He has 9 base hits in 18 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. Two of the game's best, two of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
In now, Michael Conforto. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. In now is Adam Eaton. Career numbers versus Syndergaard. He's gone 3 for 8. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Cespedes is there. 1 out.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And let's focus on Robinson Cano, one of the softest hands in all our sport. Probably turns one of the best double plays in the game. Captain of the defense.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Wilmer Defoe. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, now the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did. And looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that. Line drive to center field. Lagares is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. So coming to the plate, Steven Strasburg, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game. Speedy Trey Turner digs in now, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard up the middle. Lowry's got it on to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Here's Jed Lowry now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, he's just 1 for 6. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Pulled toward right center field. And they'll put it away now without much of a problem. 2 gone now here in the 3rd. First pitch on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Mets are still looking for their first hit of the ball game. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
He knows his strengths and weaknesses at the plate. He knows he has a cold zone away. But the bottom line is this pitcher
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets. They trail it here 2-0. In now is Anthony Rendon.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Cano fields it cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So one away in the inning now. And before we get too much further, let's take a look at where the Mets find themselves in the race for the National League East. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Cespedes is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in, Vladimir Guerrero. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order, but they're on top 2-0. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Fielded by Rendon. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike taken up in the zone.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Swung on and missed for the first strike.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Mets go down 1-2-3. They're still down. It's 2-0. Coming to the plate now, Adam Eaton. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game. Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's...
And a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by. Well, I'm excited to see the data on that base hit because it was screaming off the bat.
And ShowTrack tells us that the ball came off the bat at 117 miles an hour. One of the more impressive numbers you'll ever see.
And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Eaton gets his lead at first, nobody out. On the move is Eaton. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And now it'll kick around in the corner. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is the reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI two-bagger.
But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. So a runner aboard at second here with 1 away. And up next, it's the left-handed power threat, Matt Adams. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And they start him out away with a called strike. Adams is really a rare talent in this sport. A true 5-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy to watch. Not someone you want to take your eye off of.
Yeah, this guy's worth the price of a ticket. Just to watch his tool set, but not only that, the way he grinds at the plate, the way he battles defensively, This guy is one of the true superstars in our game.
Man at second here with 2 away, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Steven Strasburg. Conforto is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Mickey Callaway, the Mets skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Thank you, Heidi. Behind 0-2 now. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Here's Robbie Cano now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. 0-2 now as Cano comes up empty on that one.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Ready for another chance? Michael Conforto. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1.
Oh man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game. So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, Trey Turner. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed out to deep center field. And it's gone as they add still another.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys who would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop in their bat, and they can go deep.
Stepping in now, Anthony Rendon. As he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Now here comes the Mets skipper on his way toward the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Line drive to left, and that's in there, base hit. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Into the box now, Vladimir Guerrero. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. And this one is gone, a home run.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
Standing in now, Adam Eaton, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. Digging hard, he's headed for third. The relay throw, well, he is in there with a triple.
And that's his first triple of the season. The way he exploded out of the box, you knew he was determined to get to third, and he made it happen.
Ready for another shot now, Gary Carter. 4 runs already across and a chance to make it 5 right here. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
Usually when you score a lot of runs in one inning, like this inning, you're doing a lot of things right. And how about this? A sac fly to drive in another run. They have to be happy with this.
Lined into left center. And Lowry won't be able to track it down. This gets through, a base hit.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Here's Matt Adams now as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. Well, this one had the makings of a great pitcher's duel, but has developed into something of a lopsided. Contest. What do you make of this one, fellas?
Yeah, Matty, we are expecting a pitcher's duel in this one. It's working for one guy. The other guy, not so much. Didn't have good feel for his breaking stuff or his off speed and had to come over the middle of the plate. I don't care how hard you throw, Dan. In this league, guys will catch up to it.
You know what, Dero, you hit it. It's been the story of two really good pitchers, two power pitchers. One guy making good pitches, the other not making good pitches, leaving some balls out over the plate, and hence he's walking. It looks like he's going to walk away, taking a loss.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that. Striding in, Jed Lowry. He'll start things out against Steven Strasburg as we get the inning underway. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's one gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Smith stands in at an even 6 feet. Throws left-handed, swings the bat the same way. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Base hit, and the perfect game will go by the wayside.
Wow, I was starting to wonder if we had to go on no-hit alert, Dan. I know you were privy to that. 6th inning right here, they finally break through with their first hit of the game.
And you have to wonder, Dero, this guy had been cruising all along going into this 6th inning. We'll see if he can be able to buckle down right here. The 6th and 7th innings are normally the toughest inning for a starting pitcher, so we'll see if he can minimize the damage now.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game. Strasburg comes set. First pitch on the way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. And he chased it in the dirt. Carter recovers. The throw is in time, just ahead of the runner, and that bottom of the 6th inning on its way. But first, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Driven nicely into the gap. Around first, digging for 2. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Absolutely scorched that base hit.
Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
Into the box, Anthony Rendon. That's a strike. The throw down is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Turner at third with nobody out. Liner in there for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Make it 9-0.
Well, I don't need numbers to tell me that that line drive was absolutely blistered. But show track does tell us that the ball left the bat at an incredible 119 miles an hour. Only elite strength and bat speed can generate exit velocity like that. That was something to watch.
And that'll get down out there for extra bases.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, he'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
In now, Vladimir Guerrero. A swing by Vlad, and this one's driven to left. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Adam Eaton. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and a strike to count. First and second now, 1 man out. Now the double steal is on here. Pitches a cold strike. The throw not in time. He's safe at third as they pull off the double steal. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And gone right down the line the other way. Wow! Stepping in now, Gary Carter. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Now in the box, Wilmer Difo. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Lifted the other way to left center. After it is Cespedes. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So it's 4 runs. Here's Juan Lagares now. He's got a base hit tonight. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. First offering on its way. Fouled away. The 0-1 on its way. There's strike 2 on a fastball right down the middle. Popped up. Adams has room in foul territory. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Behind 0-2 now. The next 0-2. Popped him up. Carter is under it. 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat, and it's fouled away. Strasburg comes set. Here he comes 0-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Fouled off. The 1-2. This is foul right side. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Hard hit ball to short. Turner fields it cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. Just about get. Robert Gesellman enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Now to the plate, Matt Adams, and he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Under it, Lagares, and there's 1 away. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Steven Strasburg. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Line drive base hit.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
The second, there's Cano. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He leads off their half of the eighth, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Eaton comes on now, and he has it one down. At the plate, Michael Conforto. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Strike one to start the at-bat. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the third time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically...
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Digging in, Anthony Rendon. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Takes this the other way to right. Conforto is there, one away.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Juan Soto to the plate now. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Lagares going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And now time is going to be called here, as we've got some Yahoo out there on the field. And per Major League Baseball, we're not going to show it to you, but security's got him surrounded now, and he's likely going to spend the rest of the afternoon in the pokey. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Standing in now, Adam Eaton, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. And Cespedes will put this one away to retire the side. Stepping up to the plate, Dominic Smith, starting things for his side in the 9th, as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
1-2 to Dominic Smith. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And no one will track it down. Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far, as he's had a whale of a ball game. Adeiny Echeverria will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to first, and the Mets are down to their final out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jeff McNeil. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
A crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Hey, not many pitchers can brag about throwing a one-hit complete game, so hats off for him. But as a pitcher, I know he's going to wonder, like, what might have been. So close to a no-hitter, but it wasn't meant to be. That's baseball for you.